What's up, family? This is Sonny from the band P.O.D, and you're watching Eric live on the air. Peace.
A lot has been going on with you guys lately. You had your new album, which has been doing pretty well, I think. How do you think the reaction's been so far with that?
It's been good, man. You know, I think especially when you're not expecting, or at least when you're just content with whatever reaction you get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We took a long hiatus just to get away from industry and music business, and then once we decided to do a record again, it was from the heart. It was just us four sitting in a room, you know, calling the shots, and put it out how we wanted to put out, and it's doing well. I think Lost and Forever is probably, I think it's tracking as our third most successful single of our career. So
wow,
which is good for us.
You've had a lot of successful singles, so
yeah, we've been lucky, man. We've been lucky. So we weren't expecting that. You know, it was like, hey, we just write a record that we know we'll enjoy playing live.
Yeah.
And that kind of just fits in all corners of our world, and that was a song that they wanted to shoot for radio, and it's doing well, so I'm happy.
Now the name of the album is Murdered Love. Do you want to talk about like what the meaning of that is?
Yeah, for me it's simple, you know. The scriptures tell us that God is love, and you know, I'm a man of faith, and so it just kind of paints the scenario of that the butchering of the Savior, you know. The Bible says that the wages of sin is death, and so it says that Christ took on the sin of the world and carried it on his back, and he was crucified for it. So it just kind of paints the imagery, you know. We were thinking like the moment of the crucifixion, what a dark and desperate time it must have been for those that actually like believed, and so it just started this eerie little groove, and you know, it's one of my favorite songs on the record.
I read an interview recently, and I don't remember if it was with you or somebody else, but you guys considered yourselves underdogs when you came out with this album, right?
I think so, man. I mean, it feels that way, but that's cool. Like, we always have been. I think we're one of the most like underrated bands out there, and it's just like, it just happens to be whatever bracket you're in and whatever time, you know, people start paying attention to you. You know what I mean? You know, when it's like we were around 7 years independently before we ever signed to mainstream, and then people are like, oh yeah, you guys sound like, you know, Limp Bizkit, or like, oh yeah, you guys can remind me like Rage, and it's like, we gotta do your homework. Like, we've been around before all these bands.
Yeah.
And it's like, which is fine, it's cool, I'm fans, but you gotta do your homework, you know. So, but I think we said that because I think we were joking with some of our old friends, like all these bands, because you know, we did a radio show. They're like, dude, what's up with you guys? Like, it's good to see you guys. And they're like, what's up? What's up? Been up with you guys? And, oh, it took like 4 or 5 years. Like, that's rock and roll suicide. You know, so it is. So it's like, okay, cool, but we come out with no intentions. It's like, you know, you just come out, and the people are listening. You just keep playing, man. Keep making music.
I feel like, I mean, you guys have been so successful that you can take a break and come back, and you still are gonna have your fans there.
You know, I think we come from a school where fans are true and they're loyal and they're real. It's not like today, you know. It's like, I love this band, I'll die for them, and then next week you hate them. It's just, we come from the school where it's like you know, you didn't have Google and you didn't have the internet. You went, you know, searching in the crates to find old 7 inches and, you know, bands that were like, you know, the pioneers of this style of music. And so it's more of a lifestyle for us, and I think, you know, we were on the tail end of that, you know, of that side of the industry. Yeah. When people were like, dude, this is my band, I love these guys, and I'll be fans forever. You know, I'll show my kids this album. You know, so we were lucky.
Now you said that you took the hiatus just honestly to take a break and get away from it for a little bit. What did you do during that hiatus?
You know, for me personally, man, I just, you know, I'm a daddy first. I'm a husband. I've been with, you know, my wife since high school sweethearts, 21 years. Have 3 kids, and it's like, you know, once this business starts to become work, and it just becomes, you know, maintaining this brand and playing shows, it just, you know, and then, you know the rock and roll story, it takes a toll on you, not only just physically, but spiritually, you know. And so for me, I won't compromise, you know, my faith and my love for my family for anything.
Yeah.
Definitely not rock and roll. So, you know, I just wanted to go home and be with my family, my kids. I got a chance to do a lot of charity work and do a lot of outreaches, hang out with a lot of youth, you know, involved with the Chi Chang family, One Love for Chi, from the Deftones, trying to get him all the money and help that he needs. And yeah, I'm just trying to be a decent person, you know, whatever it takes to be decent, you know, I mean, normal, and just go home. And so I have to do a lot of cool stuff. I get to go to speak in rehabs and youth groups and even public high schools and just hang out with kids that, you know, they see you as like this rock guy, and then you just get to be honest and real with them and tell them, dude, don't believe the hype, you know what I mean?
Well, one of the things that I've always been drawn to you by, and probably a lot of the fans, is you guys always have great collaborations.
Yeah, man.
And the collaborations, like, I think a lot of people don't even realize who you've had. Like, you've had Monty Siahu, you've had Katy Perry, which I only recently found that out. I honestly had no idea.
Out of nowhere. We trust me, we didn't know. We can't take credit for that one. We didn't know she was going to blow up that big.
Well, not like Katy Perry is
She was just a friend, you know, working with our producer at the time, and she was young, and she would come around the studio, and we're like, we need a female vocal, and she, you know, we're like, can you do it? Because we just met her through the producer, always just a sweet girl, totally different. It's funny because we have like videos of like her picking her nose, just being such a scrub, and then now she's like this pop diva.
Yeah. I mean, are you even still in touch with her? Or?
You know what? I try to not because of her fame and stuff and whatever. When I had heard that she was having a hard time with her divorce and stuff, I was like, not that I'm anybody, but you know, I know she was like, dude, I used to go see you guys, and you know, back in the day, so I felt like a big brother, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it was more like I tried to put in words just to say, hey, you know, thinking about you, praying for you, and you know, I don't care about the rock star stuff. It's more like I'm all about relationships. When you hear stuff like that, doesn't matter who it is. It's like, life sucks.
I'm sure it's not because, you know, she's Katy Perry.
She's in her own world now, you know what I mean?
She liked it.
Who knows now, you know? She's in a whole different atmosphere.
But yeah, like, who comes up with the collaborations, though? I mean, for that one, that
one happened. You know, for us, the rest are just, they're either, you know, we grew up listening to them, whether it's like HR from Bad Brains, Mike from Suicidal, Paige from Helmet. It's like that's more of an honor for us, you know. It's like, you know, Ika Mouse, and then a lot of them just homies, like the Send Dog from Cypress Hills on the new one, Jamie Josta. They're just homies, and again, relationships that we've built where we're like, hey, dude, because we come. I mean, I'm a huge hip hop fan. It's like that's what I loved about the hip hop community. They would always, you know, do collabs and stuff, and it's like, why can't we do that, you know, with the people that we love and respect? And it was also to show, like, you know, our fans, like, dude, there would be no P.O.D. if there wasn't like HR or Suicidal Tendencies, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, or these reggae collabs, like, check them out. This is where music comes from. It's like, don't just listen to the radio and MTV. It's like, this is where music started, you know. So it's just something that we're able to do, so we do it. We'll keep doing it. It's just, I think, more because we get a kick out of it more than anything.
Yeah. All your songs pretty much have a deeper meaning than just being like, that's radio, you know, catchy and everything else. What would you say is the song that means the most to you, and then why?
I couldn't pick just one. You know what I mean? We talk about where we come from. We talk about our faith. You know, we talk about relationships. It's hard to measure because, you know, someone could say this song or that song just because it's been successful. But, you know, for me, it's the songs that people hear and they're like, hey, when I heard it live on the radio, you know, I stopped using heroin, or, you know, I was gonna blow my head off until I heard Youth of the Nation, you know. And it's like, so that has a deeper meaning than just, hey, you guys rock. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, bro, I think that's the only reason why we do it, is because we're like four guys from the hood that, you know, it's like, wow, we actually get to the opportunity and the privilege and the honor and the responsibility to inspire somebody, and that's cool. Yeah. Because you can hear you rock all day long. It's like, dude, I didn't get in a band to just rock. It's like, it's like we got in a band to say something, you know, to like our culture and our generation. And so when you see that, that's when it means the most. So, you know, obviously Alive and the Youth, those are like the biggest songs that, you know, people relate to, and I'm hoping that, you know, for the new record.
Yeah. What are 3 essentials that you always have to bring with you on tour?
I carry my Bible with me, my backpack, everywhere I go. That way I can always sit back and meditate on scripture. You know, these days, the older I get, I love bringing the juicer and the like the Vitamix, because we always have fruits and vegetables laying around. They always go to waste, so it's like I just smash them all in there, throw some ice in it and orange juice, and drink that. And then I think also I'm addicted to the lint brush roller.
Okay.
Living out of a suitcase, you know, it's like over here dust everywhere. It's like all ever really wears black, so it's like I need my lint brush.
That's what you do before you go on the show.
Yeah. I want to get dirty anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah. What musician do you like that nobody would ever guess? And you can't say Katy Perry because now I can guess that.
Yeah, not Katy. I've said this before, man. I'm a huge I'm a fan of Justin Timberlake. I'm a fan.
He isn't a fan of Justin Timberlake.
Well, some people before when I said it was whack when he was in what's it called, NSYNC and stuff, but hey, you're more of a you're more comfortable than No, he's dope.
He does everything.
Yeah, but I guess I said that when he was like breaking out, when it was like, dude, you like NSYNC? Yeah, with the tight little curls.
Yeah.
Nah, he's. I think he's hilarious whenever I watch him on Saturday Night Live. I think, yeah, I'm a fan.
Who in the band has the worst hygiene and why?
We're all pretty good. All the guys, we're all pretty clean. Well, we are clean. It's more the crew guys.
Yeah.
They're just road dogs. They take pride in being road dogs until we have to like yank them out of their bunk and throw them in the shower. Cause it's just, not that they don't want to take showers, but it's like, dude, I'm tired. It's like, dude, get out and clean up. It's like, I can smell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's like, dude, you know, this is your 4th day wearing that same shirt. You want to change? It's like, we've given you
this
shirts.
Heat, it's like 90 degrees.
Oh, bro.
Like on the cooler day.
Yeah. No, that's just it. They'll come in the AC, cool off, and they think they're straight. They'll come back here and take a wipey bath.
Sweat.
Take a wipey bath. I'm cool.
That's gross.
Nah, dude. Nah.
No, I couldn't do that.
Nope.
This is a hard one, but if you had to pick one song for the rest of your career and it had to be a cover that you could sing, what would it be?
Oh,
It has to be a cover. You can't cover yourself.
Oh man.
Bring sexy back.
Definitely bringing sexy back. I don't know. It's hard, man. It's gotta have to be a reggae song of some sort, like Marley or Dennis Brown. Yeah, I don't know. Say Marley, Shall Live.
Okay. And then we're gonna play a quick game of Would You Rather, alright?
Okay.
Alright, cats or dogs?
Oh man.
This is the easy one, so.
Well, I like dogs, but lions fall in the category of it's the cat family, so.
That's a big cat.
Okay.
Do you want a big cat or you want a...
If it's big cats, I'm gonna go with cats because I like lions. If it's household, I have to go with dogs.
Okay. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Monster or Rockstar?
You know what? Oh man. I'd say Monster, but now being on this Rockstar tour, they got the small little cans where it's not the big old thing now. It's like the little shots, and I'm digging those.
Okay. So for 6 months,
6 months it'd have to be Rockstar.
Cute or sexy?
Cute.
Baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Stephen Colbert or Jon Stewart?
Jon Stewart.
Piercings or tattoos?
Tattoos.
Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Dunkin'.
Okay. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
One night stands or relationship? You know, I know.
Relationships.
Batman or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
I would assume your kids will agree with you saying that. Salty or sweet?
Salty.
Tits or ass?
Ass.
Do you think about your wife for a second? You're like,
Yeah.
Blind or deaf? Like, would you rather be blind or deaf?
I think I'd rather be blind.
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Clubs or bars?
Clubs you can dance.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Alright. That's all, man.